Welcome back. We're at the Farm Progress Show site in Decatur, Illinois. A lot of activity, a lot of construction going on, tents and buildings going up. Less than 2 weeks away from this year's Farm Progress Show. Host farmer David Brix is with us. And David, every time we've come here, you've needed a little something different for the crops. Where are you at now? I know you needed some rain at this point. It would probably help the beans. Would it make much difference with the corn?
No, the show corn, no. It's done and dried. You know, beans definitely. I mean, there's a big potential for the beans. They look good. You know, they could definitely use some rain. Our later planted corn, it would still help. You know, kernel fill a little bit, but definitely for the beans and the hay would be a good help.
So you set for field demonstrations then?
Yep, everything's ready to go. We'll do full harvesting and tillage. So we was really concerned about that, but high heat and heat at nights and everything else sped up the GDU. So it'll be actually a lot drier than it was in '09.
I remember just a few weeks ago we were sitting here and you were saying we need heat. We need to move this thing along. Well, you got the heat. We got the heat.
We got a ton of heat. Just didn't get any rain, but yeah, it sped up. Whether it prematurely died or matured, I mean, that's to be, we're not very optimistic on the yields. The yields are definitely, that's like everywhere, they're taking a hit, but it will be ready to go.
Yeah, a lot of fields we've seen, I'm sure the question being asked, is it died or dried? And that's kind of where we're at now. It's been interesting, and you and I were talking about this. I've noticed a lot of fields that I've driven by during that really, really hot stretch, and I didn't notice the corn really rolling like we usually see in that kind of weather. And you were talking about what actually has happened. Like it's kind of cooked inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, you definitely can tell that. Your outside rows look really, they're great. If we had a whole field of that, it'd be great. But you step inside and corn never really looked stressed. Beans either. We had a ton of subsoil moisture, and that was what benefited us. That's what saved us, really. I mean, so. But yeah, you step in 5 rows in and then get inside, you can just tell it was a cooker inside, and with the heat and humidity, and then not cooling off at night at all, that just baked it.
So while it's certainly not been an ideal year as far as show purposes are concerned, a lot of the early concerns you had about being ready for field demonstrations, those have been put away, but your yields, as you said, probably not going to be what you had hoped for and what you thought you were probably going to have earlier this year.
Yeah, we planted it. We didn't get it planted until May the 10th, and if you'd asked me May 11th, I said there's no way we was ever going to have any show corn ready to go. At that time, we've never planted that late. But then again, it's going to be some of the drier corn we have done. It's just that's how fast it went along. You got to do it. You do it because you never know what'll happen. If we'd have changed everything we did back in the 1st of May because we wasn't expecting the harvest, we'd have been wrong. So,
took its toll on your hay crop too.
Yeah, our yields have been terrible. We normally are out here on Monday night before the show baling, trying to get everything finished up, and as of right now, we're pretty much done now. We won't have anything else to bale up out here for the parking areas for the next 10 days because it's just not growing.
Yeah, remember, next time when you ask for heat, ask for a little bit of rain to go with it. Got to be careful what you ask for. You have to be more specific here.
Yeah, I guess. I thought you could have filled in that, but on your own, but you didn't.
Oh, see, I knew it would come back to me somehow. I should have done that. All right, David, good to see you, and we'll see you in a couple weeks at the show then.
Yeah, again, we just need 80-degree weather, no rain during the show time, and that'd be fantastic.
All right, thank you. He gets his order in now. All right, host farmer David Brix. Now I want to bring